Today chapter is function. Definition of function via example. ଏଠି କେତେଟା ନେମ୍ ଦେଇଛି, ଏଠି ଦେଇଛି ୱେଟ୍। ଏମିତି କେହି ରହିବେନି ଯାହାର ୱେଟ୍ ନଥିବ। ସୋ ଏର ସବୁ ଏଲିମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଏଲିମେଣ୍ଟ କନେକ୍ଟେଡ଼ ଗୋଟେ ଫାଙ୍କା ରହିଲେ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ କ'ଣ ହେବ, ମାନେ ସବୁ ଏଲିମେଣ୍ଟ ଆଉ ସବୁ ସହିତ କନେକ୍ଟେଡ଼ ହେବେ। ଦେନ୍ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଜଣଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ୱେଟ୍ ହିଁ ରହିବ, ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ଏର କ'ଣ ବି ଦୁଇ ଜଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ କନେକ୍ଟେଡ଼ ହେଇପାରିବ, ମାନେ ୱାନ୍ ୱେଟ୍ କ'ଣ ହେବ, ୱାନ୍ ୱାନ୍ ସବୁବେଳେ ହେବ। ଦୁଇ ଜଣଙ୍କର ୱେଟ୍ ଗୋଟେ ହୋଇପାରିବ, ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ କ'ଣ ମେନି ୱାନ୍ ହେଇପାରିବ। ସୋ ୱାନ୍ ୱାନ୍ ଆଉ ମେନି ମେନି ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ ହେବ। Definition: a mapping F such that A to B is said to be a function if every element of A assigned to a unique element of B. माने function कौन कहला? A mapping F to A to B कहबा जेतेबेले every element of A assigned to a unique element of B. Constant function, square root function, absolute function, एटा x minus A और x plus A absolute माने modulus function minus x जरा x less than 0, x जरा x greater than 0 बुझिपारछ। y is equal to x cube रो ग्राफ हो जे एटा x cube plus 1 एटा 0 रे थिला एटा 1 आसी असला सिग्नम फंक्शन माने कोन -1 जरा x greater than 0 हो 0 जरा x equal to 0 हो और -1 जरा x less than हमारा ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन एटा है if minus 0.6 लिखले आंसर टा कोडी जो 0 को एटी कोन 1 into फ्रैक्शनल पार्ट ऑफ फंक्शन टा होची ए चिन्ह सेटा x minus ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर ऑफ x। तब लॉगरिथम फंक्शन देखि log of a base ax a greater than 1 होबो a less than 1 तळबो सेंड आसला एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन। डोमेन इज इक्वल टू a कोडोमेन होची b रेंज होची a b ग्राफ रो x एक्सिस रो डोमेन आ y एक्सिस रे रेंज रहबो। ए कांस्टेंट फंक्शन इज मोनोटोनिक इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन मोनोटोनिक इफ एंड ओनली इफ आइदर एटा होची इंक्रीजिंग और डिक्रीजिंग थिला से फंक्शन को गया मोनोटोनिक फंक्शन कह जेंति ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन सिग्नम फंक्शन लॉगरिथम फंक्शन। देन नेक्स्ट मोनोटोनिक इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन माने सेटा इंक्रीजिंग होबो सेटा हेई पारे किंतु स्ट्रेटली माने पूरा स्ट्रेटली 1 2 3 गुट्टे भी का सहित समान होबो नै। यदि फंक्शन टा बाइजेक्टिव हो तार इनवर्स एग्जिस्ट करे, फंक्शन टा बाइजेक्टिव हेले ही तार इनवर्स एग्जिस्ट करे। sin x हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन टेस्ट लाइन कोडोमेन भितरे पैरेलल टू x एक्सिस कले जदि ऑलमोस्ट 1 पॉइंट मिलला सेटा 1 1 एटलीस्ट 1 पॉइंट मिलले कहा भितरे हो रेंज भितरे आरे पैरेलल जो लाइन टा करे आ पैरेलल टू y एक्सिस करे जदि इंटरसेक्ट 1 पॉइंट गला ताले सेटा दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ए फंक्शन 1 1 फंक्शन। if x1 is equal to x1 x2 then fx1 is equal to fx2 similarly x1 not equal to जदि x2 होला ताले fx1 not equal to fx2 एटा होजी 1 1 फंक्शन बुझियो f such that r to d fx is equal to sin x by fx1 is 0 2 pi fx so this is not 1 1 constant function is not 1 1 strictly monotonic 1 1 होबो non monotonic not 1 1 f dash is greater than 0 then monotonic increasing f dash is less than 0 monotonic decreasing on to function f such that a to r f is equal to r माने सिंपल से कहूची कोडोमेन टा रेंज से समान हो ताले सेटा ऑन टू फंक्शन हैला -1 नॉट इक्वल टू कोडोमेन माने कोन एटी r देछि एटी किंतु -1 to 1 देछि सो एटा ऑन टू होबन सो न बुझियो। देन नेक्स्ट जल्दी बुझियो हमर डोमेन टा r किन या भीतर होची कि रहउनी होबन y = x स्क्वायर r कोड जाउ 0 to infinity जाउ तो गान टानले ता तो छेद होची ना होनी सो एटा r भीतर l1 l2 फंक्शन इंटरसेक्ट करने सो नॉट 1 2 0 1 ভিতরে parallel line function at least 1 point intersection so onto a function fx if g of f is 1 1 and onto then fx is 1 1 and gx is onto f such that x to x such that f of x is equal to x for all x belongs to capital X then f is 1 1 and onto then আসলে continuity কেমন টেস্ট করি লিমিট এফ এক্স ଆଉ এটা হচ্ছে লিমিটর ভালো এফ অফ আলফা দ্যাট ইজ এল এইচ এল ইকুয়াল টু আর এইচ এল মানে ইকুয়াল টু এফ আলফা মিন্স কন্টিনিউস আট এক্স ইকুয়াল টু আলফা ଯଦି ସାଇନ୍ ଏକ୍ସ ବାଇ ଏକ୍ସଟା କ'ଣ ହେଇଯିବ 1 ହେଇଯିବ ସରିଲା ଡଜ୍ ନଟ୍ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟ କେମିତି ହେବ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ ତାପରେ ପଲିନୋମିଆଲ ଆଣ୍ଡ କନଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ସ ଆର୍ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ ତାର ଆସିଲା ରାସନାଲ୍ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ ପି କ୍ୟୁ ବାଇ କ୍ୟୁ ଏକ୍ସ continuous discontinuous at qx is equal to example x square plus 1 by x at x equal to 0 discontinuous continuous at x not equal to 0 rotate into the function countably points से ही discontinuous then z points से if xn belong to say yn convergent to c then fxn yn also converging to same level x to the power alpha sin cos beta যদি alpha greater than beta then differentiable then some results f of x कौन दला f of x होची x alpha sin by x alpha greater than 0 हले continuous alpha less than 0 हले discontinuous alpha greater than 1 हले differentiable sequential definition of continuity এটা হচ্ছে convergence না xn convergent to c then fxn also convergent to c then this is a continuous দেখ xn যদি 1 by n by convergent to 0 হবে সেমতি যদি f of xn যদি sin n পাই 0 হলো continuous 1 continuous types of discontinuous first হলো removal type of discontinuity বুঝবেন এফ এ মাইনাস 0 এফ এফ এ প্লাস 0 নট ইকুয়াল টু এফ রিমুভাল মানে দেখি এটি 5 ଅଛି এই জায়গাରେ ଆମେ କ'ଣ ଲେଖିପାରିବା ଏଇଟା ହେଇପାରିବ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ ନା ବୁଝିପାରୁନି 2 ବାହାରୁଛି ଏଇଟା 5 ବାହାରୁଛି ହେବନି ଆମ ଘରେ ଏଠି 2 ଲେଖିଦେବା ହେଇଯିବ ফার্স্ট কাইন্ড বা জম্প ডিসকন্টিনিউটি লিমিট এক্সিস্ট বট এফ এ মাইনাস 0 নট ইকুয়াল টু এফ এ প্লাস এল এইচ আর ইজ ইকুয়াল নট ইকুয়াল টু আর এইচ আর ହେଲା হচ্ছে 2 এটা বাড়ছে 7 সেটা হবেন ডিসকন্টিনিউটি অফ সেকেন্ড কাইন্ড sin 1 by x and x not equal to 0 here limit কোন 0 here limit not exist at মানে যদি x equal a পকেবি সেটা কোন x equal 0 পকেবি সেটা লিমিট এক্সিস্ট করে তাহলে মিক্সড ডিসকন্টিনিউটি এল এইচ এল আর এইচ এল ভিতরে জଣେ ହିଁ এক্সিস্ট করে আর জଣେ এক্সিস্ট କରିବ তাহলে ইনফিনিট ডিসকাউন্ট এল এইচ এল আর এইচ এল is infinite or minus infinite f such that r to r be a monotone function then f can have most countably discounted results gx x belongs to q hx x belongs to q rational irrational hala gx is equal to hx point rahi function na kon hobo continuous solve kar ei dira jo point bala sei point rahi continuous results on continuity boundedness f is continuous and bounded on ab if interval is not closed then it may not be true attainment property f says that a to be continuous then it is attains supremum and infimum and f of x is lies in between m to m infimum to supremum to 1.1 then asla intermediate value property if f is continuous on ab then f assumes every value between f of a and f of b opposite sign theorem fx is continuous on ab fa and fb are opposite sign then there exists at least one point c belongs to ab such that fc is equal to 0 अब एउटी दी गला मन सीधा जेमति पढियो न fx is equal to x square minus 1 y is equal to x square minus 1 2 is equal to 3 f0 is equal to minus 1 f of 1 is equal to 0 ଯେମିତି ହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ ବାହାରିବ ଦୁଇଟା ପଏଣ୍ଟ। ଫିକ୍ସ ପଏଣ୍ଟ FC is equal to C, then C is called fixed point. କ'ଣ fixed point? Fixed point means where graph of କ'ଣ F intersects with graph of Y equal to X, ମାନେ Y equal to X ଗ୍ରାଫ୍ ଏଇଟା ତ ଯାହା ଯେକୌଣସି ଗ୍ରାଫ୍ ନେଉଛୁ ଗିଭେନ୍ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି Y equal to X କୁ ସେଇଟା କେଉଁ ପଏଣ୍ଟରେ କ'ଣ ଇଣ୍ଟରସେକ୍ଟ କରୁଛି ସେଇ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ହେଉଛି କ'ଣ ହେବ ଫିକ୍ସଡ। F of X is equal to X square, F0 is equal to 0, F of 1 is equal to F such that AB to AB, F is continuous, F such that AB to AB ହେଲା at least one fixed point, may not have fixed ହେଲା ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ହେବନି କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା ହେଲେ କ୍ଲୋଜ୍ଡ ବ୍ରାକେଟ୍ରେ ହେବ। F such that 0 1 to 0 1, Y is equal to 2 minus X, 0 1 to 0 1, I mean not fixed. Y equal to S graph. F is straightly monotonic function AB such that F of A is equal to less than A, F of B greater than B, then it exists one C belongs to A such that F of C is equal to less than A greater than এটা কি 0 হবে। Then next, if product of function hx is equal to f of gx is continuous at x is equal to 0, then f of or gx may not continuous at x equal to ହେଇପାରନ୍ତି ନ ବି ହେଇପାରନ୍ତି ହେବନି କାହିଁକି ନା 0 not equal to 1 ସିମ୍ପଲ୍ f of gx 0 0 ଦେଖ ଏଇ ଦୁଇଟା ନଟ୍ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମ ଜଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ରଡ଼କ୍ଟଟା କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ ସେଟା ସେ କହିଛି ଆଉ। ନମ୍ବର ଅଫ୍ ପଜିଟିଭ୍ ଅର୍ ନେଗେଟିଭ୍ କ'ଣ ରୁଟ୍ସ ଅଫ୍ ଜିରୋସ୍। ଏଫ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଏକ୍ସ କ'ଣ ଦେଇଛି ଏକ୍ସ ସ୍କୋୟାର ମାଇନସ୍ 2x ପ୍ଲସ୍ 1, ଦେଖିବ କେତେ ଥର ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଉଛି, କେତେ ଥର ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଉଛି ଦୁଇଥର 2 ପଜିଟିଭ୍ ମାଇନସ୍ ଏକ୍ସ କରିଦେବ କେତେ ଥର ଚେଞ୍ଜ ଜମା ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଉନି। ସୋ ନୋ ନେଗେଟିଭ୍ ରୁଟ୍ସ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ ନା। ଏଫ୍ ମାଇନସ୍ ଏକ୍ସ ଯେଉଁଟା ବାହାରିବ ସେଇଟା ନେଗେଟିଭ୍ ରୁଟ୍, ଏଫ୍ ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଏକ୍ସରେ ଯେତେଟା ସାଇନ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେବ ସେଇଟା ହେଉଛି ପଜିଟିଭ୍ ରୁଟ୍ସ। Difference between continuity and uniform continuity. Continuity of a function is at a point. Continuity कोडी पॉइंट रे बारी तापरे हमर जो यूनिफॉर्म कंटीन्यूअस टा कोडी बारे इंटरवल बारे देख fx is equal to x 0 बट यूनिफॉर्म कंटीन्यूअस कोन 0 to 1 तबे लिप्स्चिट्स फंक्शन f of x1 minus f of x2 less than m x1 minus x2 such that I2 are m is equal to positive integer x1 x2 0 to 2 বুঝে জানো এই যে x1 plus x2 এর ম্যাক্সিমাম ভ্যালু কত 2 আর 2 পুট করু ভালো এটা হচ্ছে কনস্ট্যান্ট লিপস্চিটস কনস্ট্যান্ট sin x f of x1 minus x1 ম্যাক্সিমাম ভ্যালু বকে বুঝবে না বুঝেন সিম্পল লাগে 1 2 2 ক্যান্সেল less than 1 sin x less than x. Then some results. A function fx is Lipschitz function, then f is uniform continuous. A function is continuous and ab, then uniform continuous and close bracket where ab thile haboni mane only for close bracket open bracket re haboni. F of x is equal to x by x minus 1 on minus 2 breaks at x equal to minus 1, so not continuous and not uniform. Function is uniform continuous continuous but not uniform, not uniform. Sequential definition of uniform continuous. F such that d to r if xn and yn are convergent to same limit, then fxn and fyn are also converge to same limit. যদি xn yn যদি same limit গলা তাহলে fxn and fyn भी also কোন same limit को ଯିବ। एग्जांपल लिखि दे sin 1 by x xn जाउची 0 को fxn जाउची 0 yn जाउची 0 को fyn जाउची, so not uniform function by not same इधर same नहीं से एरा हमरो जो कोन बाउंडेड वैल्यू रे जो 0 और 1 रे दि जण जाको सेम को जिबार अछि सेम को गले ताले सेटा यूनिफॉर्म कंटीन्यूअस। f of x is equal to bounded on continuous on I, then f of x may not be uniform continuous on I. fx is uniform continuous if f dash x is bounded. f of x is equal to sin x square on r, example f dash x f dash 2x cos x square infinity unbounded dash x necessary condition of uniform continuous. If f is continuous on AB, limit extends to a plus f of x and limit extends to a minus f of x both exist finitely, then f is uniform continuous on AB. ମୁଁ କହିଛି ବାଉଣ୍ଡ୍ରି ପଏଣ୍ଟରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଭ୍ୟାଲ୍ୟୁ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟ କଲା ଫାଇନାଇଟ୍ ହେଲା ଲିମିଟ୍ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟ କଲା ଦେନ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ୟୁନିଫର୍ମ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁସ୍ ବାଉଣ୍ଡ୍ରି ପଏଣ୍ଟ। f of x is equal to 1 by x on 1 to infinity, limit extends to 1, 1 by x is equal to 1, limit extends to infinity, 1 by x, 1 by infinity 0, so uniform. If fx is uniform continuous and AB and CD both and fx is continuous at C, then f is uniform continuous on AB. C लिखिए थोड़ा differentiability. If limit extends to C, f of x minus f of C by x minus C finitely exists, then f is differentiable at x equal to C. f of x is equal to x square sin 1 by x, x not equal to 0, 0 when x equal to 0. Limit extends to 0, f of x minus f0 by x minus 0. x is equal to x sin x. If f is differentiable at x equal to C, then RSD equal to LSD. Limit extends to 0, f of C plus h minus f minus C by h. f of C minus h minus fc by minus h. That is LSD, that is RSD. This is समान है तो जाने function is differentiable. Mod x. LSD not equal to RSD. Not equal to. One bar से এটা कदा minus 1. Necessary condition for differentiable. If a function is differentiable at x equal to C, then it is continuous at x equal to C. But converse need not to be true. यदि continuous होबने ताला differentiable भी होगा. Sharp point है ग्राफटा कौन differentiable minus 5 x equal to 5 x equal to 5 रे कौन होगा ग्राफटा differentiable होगा. x square minus 3x plus 2 minus x equal to 1 2 रे differentiable माने चला results. f dash x equal to f double dash x ହେଲା ताला f x equal to ये ऑप्शन greater than ହେଲା ताला कौन 2e to the power 2x नहीं करियो minus x number less than ହେଲା line equation हम जाने छी y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 x minus x2 now is 2 points. f of x is 5(1)x when x belongs to q, 5(2)x when x belongs to qc. f of x differentiable at double root of 5(1)x is equal to 5(2)x. Double root. This 1 2. Roots not repeats, so continuous but not differentiable. Roots repeats ହେଲେ both continuous and differentiable ହେବ. Then ଆସିଲା Darbox theorem. If f is differentiable in AB, f dash a and f dash b are opposite sign, then there exists a point C in AB such that f dash c is equal to f of x is equal to x square, x belongs to minus 1 to 1, f dash x is equal to 2x, f dash minus 1 equal to minus 2, f dash 1 equal to f dash is equal to c equal to 0 c. x ର mod not differentiable but x square x mod ର square होଉଛି differentiable, x mod ର q होଉଛି differentiable. local maximum local minimum एटा होଉଛି maximum जदी एटा दिथर आसिला कोन local maximum. Then what is extreme value? fc is extreme value of f if it either a maximum or minimum value, that is a point x is c extreme point if f dash c is equal to 0 तारे f dash c equal to 0 हला सेटा कोन करे that is extreme point. f of x is equal to x square, f dash x equal to 2x, f dash c equal to 0 के तरह जेतले c equal to 0 हला c equal to 0 रे से कोन दबो extreme value दबो. Then interior extremum theorem. Let c be the interior point of interval at which f dash I f such that I to r has a extremum value, then if fc is equal to results. If fx is continuous on AB, fx टा कोन हला continuous on AB हला then f dash x greater than 0 in ab, then function is increasing. Then f dash x less than ab, then function is decreasing. For 2x minus 4 to 0 with the f dash 0 decreasing. So in second test for extreme value, if f dash c equal to 0 and f double dash c is less than 0, then f has maximum value at x equal to c. If f dash c equal to 0 and f double dash c equal to greater than 0, then f has a minimum value. বুঝলো ডবল ডেরিভেটিভ উপর ডিপেন্ড করছে মাইনাস টু মাইনাস এক্স স্কোয়ার হল এফ ড্যাশ এক্স କ'ଣ ହେବ 4 at x equal to f dash equal to 0, f double dash x କ'ଣ ହେବ minus 4. ହଁ ମ୍ୟାକ୍ସିମମ୍ ଆସିଲା ମିନ୍ ଭ୍ୟାଲ୍ୟୁ ଥିଓରମ୍, ରୋଲ୍ସ ଥିଓରମ୍. Defined on AB if f is continuous on AB and differentiable on open interval, continuous on closed interval, differentiable on open interval. Then there exists C belongs to AB such that f dash equal to 0 and f of A is equal to f of B. C point is slope x axis of parallel, so f dash equal to 0. F of x is equal to sin x, x belongs to 0 to pi, f0 is equal to 0 equal to f of pi. x equal to cos x, cos x টা কোন 0 আছে, x equal to pi by 2, তাহলে pi c is equal to কত হবে pi by f of x is equal to x cube sin 1 by x. f of x by x square is equal to x1 1 greater than 0. এটা হলো लाग्रांज ফাংশন বা लाग्रांज মিন ভ্যালু থিওরেম. If f is continuous and closed interval, differential open interval, there is C belongs to AB such that fb minus fa by b minus is equal to f dash c, f of A not equal to f of b, f dash c is equal to slope equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. এটা আমি লিখব এটা কোন সিম্পল fb minus f1 by b minus fb minus f 2 3 is belongs to 1 to 2, f of 1 is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4 9 2 के चला ठीक है ना 15. If f is continuous function and it is vanishes at a countable number of, then it will be identically what? Cauchy's mean value. F and g are two functions defined on AB such that f and g are continuous on AB and differentiable on g dash x not equal to 0 for all x belongs to AB and g of A not equal to g of B. Then there exists at least one point C belongs to 0 to AB such that f dash is equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. সেমিতি g dash is equal to gb minus ga by b minus a. তারপর দুই মধ্যে ডিভাইড করিব b minus a b minus a ক্যান্সেল হয়ে যাব. f of x is equal to x square gx কি ভালো f dash f2 minus f1 এতে করি c পয়েন্ট ভালো 14/9. Then Taylor's infinite series f a plus h is equal to f of a plus h f dash a h square by 2 factorial f double dash a h n by n factorial fn. Taylor's infinite series about x equal to a, put a plus h is equal to x. Then f of x is equal to কত হবে f of a plus x minus a f dash set to the power n factorial. f of a plus x is equal to কত হবে sin pi by 4 plus x. সেমনি f of x is equal to কত হবে sin x, f of pi by 4 n সব ভালো f dash x লিখতে ভালো 5 দেব. তাহলে সিরিজটা আমি তৈরি করি f pi by 4 plus x f double dash pi by 4 x square 2 factorial pi by 4 1 by root 2 x 1 by root 2 x square by 2 factorial n is equal to কত হবে তাহলে fn x by n factorial. যারা আসলে ম্যাকলোরিনস ইনফিনিট সিরিজ, এই ম্যাকলোরিনস ইনফিনিট সিরিজ ডিটেলস দাবাড়ে a is equal to 0 h is equal to x বুঝছো h is equal to f of 0 plus x f dash. এটা তোমার ওখানে h ছিল এটা আমাকে পড়ছিল 0 পড়ছে sin x plus 0 তে ভাগ করলে f0 ভাগ করলে f dash 0 নিচে ভাগ করলে তার সিরিজটা হচ্ছে তার আসলে 0 plus x অপশন কত হবে x fn 0 by n factor देन आसला रायमान इंटीग्रेशन RI x जदि 0 to 1 p1 माने पार्टीशन 1 है 0 1 to 1 p2 चेंज है नॉर्मल पार्टीशन में आकर डिफरेंस टा कहते हैं डिफरेंस 1/2 नॉर्मल p2 कहते 1/2 सब इंटरवल पार्टीशन एटा होची हां सब इंटरवल p2 refinement of partition if p1 subset of p2 then p2 is refinement of p1 union p2 is common refinement of p1 and p2 for x is equal to x equals to 0 p is equal to 0 1/4 3/4 capital M equal to 1/4 1/4 3/4 so then UPF the summation of r is equal to 1 2 3 तीनटा अछि ना एटा कैपिटल M कोन हमरो सुप्रीमम डिलेक्शन डिफरेंस होला m1 डिलेक्शन होला तापर m1 जरे 1/4 कोला डिलेक्शन 1/4 m2 3/4 ओके हां सेमते LPF राउज इनफिम एटा कैपिटल M थला एटा स्मॉल m होला f of x is equal to gx when x less than 0 for continuous g0 is equal to s0 sx x greater than 0 for differentiable g dash 0 is equal to s dash upper Riemann integral sum a to b पर कर दो ना f infimum UPF p is partition of UPF रो जे infimum टा न lower Riemann integral sum सेंत कोन LPF रो supremum टा न lower Riemann upper Riemann integral lower Riemann integral sum समान है then function is Riemann integrable every polynomial function is integrable research like x1a 0 to 1 to r then f of x is equal to 0 when x belongs to q when x belongs to q next one 0 not equal to 1 so not Riemann so that f of x is equal to k then ab is integrable a to b f of dx k is equal to b minus a summation r equal to 1 to n xr minus 1 और लाइक b minus a पड़ ना एटा x0 a नहीं लास्ट आसीबो b नहीं x n रिलेक्शन k into b minus a2 like upper Riemann infimum b कहछि जल्दी टा को समान है सो दिस इज Riemann integrable results partition of trick a number of partition can have h is equal to b minus a माने supremum minus infimum by n माने तो कितना partition करे चलो plus h a2 plus h सब चल let f is equal to a to b to r gala be bounded on ab p be a partition of ab if q be refinement of p p subset of q then kon hobo UPF minus LPF less than eta hochi normal partition fb minus f UPF greater than lq kon hobo LPF less than UPF if function is continuous and differentiable even ab then f dash is equal to kon porthile ab minus fa by b minus the mountain function ab is integrable in ab fx every continuous function is ab is integrable in countable number of points are discontinuous also but continuous will be remain integrable hobo this is sin 1 by not equal to 0 f is 0 to get into function 0 1 to 1 let सब को point 1 2 3 points are discontinuous किंतु hobo remain integrable if f of x is bounded in ab and limit point of set of discontinuous point is finite then it is integrable function of several variables definition of n tuples the Euclidean n space relation is the set of all n tuples x1 x2 xn of real numbers on which the two operation of vector addition and scalar multiplication and defined as follows. कौन vector addition कौन x1 x2 x1 plus x2 scalar multiplication alpha multiply करियो real value function on n variables. Let S subset of R, then a map f such that S to R is called real value function n variable and R square to R function of two variables. A limit of function of two variables R square to R AB plus R square xy to AB f of xy is equal to a. ये जब R square to R गला तो लिमिट क्या होगा 1 to R एडी पॉके 1 एडी पॉके 2 5 सिंपल. A function is integrable so तारा मॉडुलस फंक्शन में इंटीग्रेबल है किंतु यदि मॉडुलस फंक्शन है इंटीग्रेबल तारा फंक्शन है इंटीग्रेबल कोई बेरे नॉट इंटीग्रेबल किंतु मॉडुलस इंटीग्रेबल हो जाए. Unique homogeneous theorem if f(x, y) equal the like x f of x xy plus y f of y xy if xy is equal to 3 then f of y 0 1 का था x f of x xy f of y 0 1 is equal to कितने -96 the connector should this then limit x tends to 0 1 plus fx to the power 1 by gx is equal to कौन होगा to the power limit x tends to 0 1 by gx 1 plus f of x minus limit xy tends to 0 0 1 plus x square y square is equal to the power minus कौन करें e to the power limit x tends to 0 ये आगे मान दो তারপরে ইনভার্টিবল ফাংশন জ্যাকোবিয়ান ডিটারমিনেন্ট নট ইকুয়াল টু 1 3x - 2 এটি ভালো এটা হচ্ছে f1 del f2 by x জ্যাকোবিয়ান uv into জ্যাকোবিয়ান x equal to 1 so x uv 1 by জ্যাকোবিয়ান uv x ये तीन टिके थी वो कौन करीब हो जाके मैंने x by जाके मैंने कहा जाके मैंने x by q कितना फर्स्ट अगर y रखा मैं तब z नोट f of x equal to 0 है ले भी f dash x exist करे f of x can pi x minus pi 1 by 1 by r square 1 by r square ज्योमेट्री से चला 1 by 1 minus r limit of function of two variables important methods कौन मेथड अच्छे फास्ट आसला पाथ मेथड तला होमोजेनियस थे y इक्वल mx नबु नथिले नॉन होमोजेनियस थे कौन y इक्वल mx नहीं कि पाथ मेथड तला कौन अच्छे होमोजेनियस अच्छे तो y इक्वल mx नहीं बाहर कर परियो ये होमोजेनियस नहीं हाँ हाँ ना mx नहीं कि 0 बाहर कर लो तापर तलटा को सॉल्व कर एती भालो हाँ 0 नॉट इक्वल 1 by 2 लब्ध हर होमोजेनियस थे डिफरेंस 0 थे लिमिट डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट convert function from Cartesian to polar is r cos r side da limit value finite asile bounded f of xy is bounded if and only if there exists m greater than 0 such that f of xy less than 2 minus 2 point 3 x minus y 0 if a function f of xy is bounded then limit of this function need not to be exist xy 0 1 unbounded but limited unbounded है भी तो limits exist so result f such that r square to r f of xy is equal to xy by x plus y ठीक है सब लिमिट एक्जिस्ट हेले फंक्शन लिमिट एक्जिस्ट अल्फा प्लस बीटा माइनस 1 एम 1 प्लस एम स्क्वायर रूट ओवर प्लस बीटा यदि ग्रेटर देन 1 है तो लिमिट एक्जिस्ट कहीं देख बुझे बुझे नेगेटिव हेल्ले हम कि नेगेटिव हेल्ले लिमिट डज नॉट एक्जिस्ट हो ना अल्फा इक्वल टू बीटा नॉट इक्वल टू 3 हेल्ले लिमिट एक्जिस्ट continuity if limit exists then function need not to be continuous but if limit does not exist then surely discontinuous 0 वाला इसका ले partial derivative not to be exist but continuous है partial 100% if f of x y differentiable then also continuous but converse need not to be partial derivative simple trick of a plus h b minus f of by h है ओके f of a पॉइंट दे पॉइंट कौन 0 0 so f of h 0 minus f of 0 limit exist गले partial derivative exist need not to be exist but continuous है partial derivative 100% exist differentiable f of a plus h b plus k f of a b is equal to f of x h plus f of y k plus h square plus k square root over limit h k 0 0 phi h k 0 होला then function is differentiable f of h k minus f of 0 0 f x k बाहर करो phi h k again बाहर लो k is equal to m h not equal to 0 so not difference if a function is differentiable then f x a b partial derivative y b exists but converse need not to be f of x a b and f of a b does not exist then cannot be differentiable at results एटा फॉर्मूला वाला रिजल्ट्स लिखा है इसको छोड़ एक फर्स्ट f of x बार करो तार पुनः x बार करो छोड़ छोड़ अरे f of x बाहर करी छोड़ छोड़ करो y बाहर करो f of x बाहर करी तार y बाहर करो सिमिलर f of y बाहर करी तार x बाहर करो बोले 0 इक्वल f of y x सही एग्जांपल f of x y is equal to x square by x minus y x square plus y square f of x y is equal to कौन जे f of y x फर्स्ट कौन लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0 y बाहर करी तापर x बाहर करी लिमिट x टेंड्स then directional derivatives du f of alpha s tends to 0 f of alpha plus h minus f of alpha by h alpha x1 x2 এটা হচ্ছে direction u এটা হচ্ছে unit vector plus y square f of a are 0 0 in 1 1 xy is equal to 1 1 here I plus j by and so 1 square plus 1 square root over j by root alpha is equal to limit x tends to 0 alpha plus h minus f of alpha by h समझे alpha में के 0 0 पॉइंट के 1 1 if duration is not unit vector then firstly convert into duration question knowledge दिला कौन u is equal to cos theta I and sin theta j exist limit constant by 0 duration does not exist चलो u gradient point gradient of f is equal to del f I del by del x f plus z okay del by del x. If f of x y is differentiable or continuous at ab, then all directional derivative of f at ab but to be the partial derivative exists and continuous at ab, then f is differentiable at ab. F is equal to x square plus 3y square, then derivative 1 2 minus 1 in direction 2xi plus 5z derivative से ना 4zk point of f is the point of maximum and minimum of two variable function. F of ab greater than equal to f of xy less than it has maximum, it has minimum. Then also extreme point either maximum or minimum at f. Critical point f of x is ab equal to 0 or this is a critical point. A critical point is an extremum point of function but conversely not to be critical point maximum minimum होगा but maximum minimum वाला critical point है ही पारंती न भी है पारंती. Saddle point कितना होगा rt minus a square less than 0 neither maximum nor minimum. यार वाला formula अच्छी देखिए r is equal to del square by del x square, s is equal to del square by del x del y, so t is equal to del square by del y square. rt minus a square greater than 0 वाला r जब greater than 0 वाला minimum होगा r less than 0 वाला maximum. rt minus a square 0 वाला either maximum minimum है पारा rt minus a square less than 0 वाला neither maximum nor minimum that is critical point value. f is equal to x cube plus 3x square देखिए क्वेश्चन टा del by del x बाहर करो सेटा r हो सुना r आउट डबल डेरिवेटिव बाहर करो डबल डेरिवेटिव कर t बाहरला सेमती s बाहर करो y equal to 0 point रे y equal to 0 point सो कर तो इन पॉइंट हला ताले कोन फर्स्ट आउट कोन पॉइंट हला गोटे 4 गोटे 0 मैक्सिमम हो सेमती 5 और 1 पॉइंट बुझा छ ना 5 और 1 पॉइंट बाहर करो हां 1 पॉइंट साढ़े 5 minus 1 बाहर 6 0 रे x square plus s square del by del x 2x equal to 0 है ना equal to 0 0 बाहर so this is critical. Maximum value of fxy 49 minus x square minus y square on the line x equal to del y is equal to कितना होगा 10 minus 3y minus 3 less than वाला मतलब maximum होगा 39 वाला होगा. Euler's formula for homogeneous function देखिए x into f of x y into f of y ताला आर फॉर्मूला कौन n माने डिग्री बुझ पाछन x to the power n g y by x this and degree is किधर करबे जे 2 z z बन के इट पर स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर डिग्री के दिला 2 सो sin स्क्वायर प्लस नहीं ये वाला ठीक है total partial difference u is equal to f plus z minus h তাহলে del x del x कितना হবে t नो बेटा t2 नो बेटा তাহলে a t1 by x and t2 by x তাহলে तो रेंज करी के एटा कोन एटा y रे बाहर z रे बाहर कर इंडा को मिसई दो सेटा अछि total partial difference x square minus y square x minus 1 that y is equal to x plus mx square x square tends to the x square ऐसे कटला बार और स्क्वायर टा फिटे तो does not exist.